gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Shondell Wilbur. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is the Bury the Booking podcast, the wrestling podcast. My name is Dell. That is Devin. How are you, sir?
Hanging in there. Another week down.
Yes, another week down in pro wrestling and another week forward as we move towards WrestleMania. We are going to definitely talk about the happenings and the transpirings of all of that stuff getting ever so close to WrestleMania 40 and all that happened this week. But I want to take it back a little bit further than that, actually a day further, to last week we had AEW's Revolution pay-per-view. And the last episode, we did some predictions. We talked a little bit about the card. We were not upset at the card as always. We're not. And, we always said we're not going to be upset at the action. And absolutely was not. This Revolution was an absolutely amazing professional wrestling show. Like, in the ring was fantastic. Fantastic matches.
Did I know what was going on? Storyline wise? Absolutely not.
Not really.
Absolutely not. I didn't care. I don't care at this point. I don't. I'm enjoying what I'm watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and listen, in-ring bell-to-bell stuff from AEW, they're going to give it to you. You're going to get it. We had the 0 hour, we had the Guns and Jay White and all that. It was whatever. It was something.
They just needed to get a check. I think that's what that was. It was a filler. they needed to get a check.
They needed to have. You couldn't just say you just didn't have Jay White anywhere on the card, even though he wasn't on the main card. But like, come on, what are you doing?
Yeah,
what are you doing? And the 0 hour also is for, I guess, saying, well, technically on that night we had more than one women's match, even though we had one on the main card, and they gave us another women's match. They gave us, what was that? Chris Statlander,
Julia Hart, Sky Blue,
versus
Statlander and Willow.
Yeah.
Well, surprisingly, I thought that Hart and Blue was going to retain. Win, but they didn't.
Yeah, hey, look, yeah, it's I don't know, we're very, very rarely. Seems like they've kept Julia Hart protected a lot lately, but
yeah, because she was out of the match for a little while. Often, I don't know. Cameraman sucks. I don't know where she was. Willow is becoming annoying to me.
Okay.
Turn it down.
Fair. Turn down the
Turn
happy.
it down, Willow.
Turn down the happy.
Yeah. Cut that shit out.
Too happy.
I
can see that.
You falling in line with Ricochet. Turn that shit down.
Too good.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can see that. But let's talk a little bit about the main card. Let's talk about the meat and potatoes of Revolution. And let's start with, we had the TNT Championship match opened the show, I believe, right?
Yes, it did.
That was Christian Cage defending against Daniel Garcia. Good opening match.
Garcia.
Yeah.
I did. I thought Garcia was going to pull, but, Christian got more weight.
Yeah, I didn't see... I don't know. I just didn't feel it. Like, there wasn't enough... Dare I say, there wasn't enough story around this one for me. But
yeah, because I was confused. Like, I was thinking to myself while I was watching, like, why is Garcia going after Cage?
Well, he's looking to finally get a championship, get all that stuff.
And you get the lowest one.
It's just fine. I get it, but I just didn't see him beating Christian.
Mm-mm.
Christian is doing so much fantastic work still. Like Christian is on an absolute amazing run right now as TNT champion and having his having his family.
Weirdo.
That's great. But the match was good.
Yes.
The match was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Garcia is awesome pro wrestler. And Christian not gonna give you nothing bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Not, it's one of those things where like I prefer, and I believe I actually always did prefer Christian over Edge / Adam. Like I was always a Christian guy. Like I was just always more of a fan of his than I was of Edge / Adam. But
Copeland?
Yes.
Yeah, screw him.
I was all, but that
Copeland's not funny enough.
he's not funny enough.
No, see, Christian makes me laugh.
He's a jerk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Copeland is just, and they gave you the job because you needed a couple of dollars.
Yeah, he's a mature. He's matured. He's he's an older gentleman now. He's
garbage.
Yeah, he's
Adam.
He's matured as a person.
Not as a wrestler. I'm getting sick of him. I'm done with him. Need to retire.
You don't say.
I am. I'm so done with him.
But yeah, Christian Cage retaining there. Mm-hmm. Good match. Next up, what did we have? Next up was the
Continental Crown Championship.
Yeah, that was Eddie Kingston and Bryan Danielson.
I knew Eddie was going to win.
Yeah, I wanted Danielson to win, but then I'm like, why would he win? Because I mean,
Eddie's fan base is crazy.
Yes,
you want a bunch of like poor, desperate people flipping out. That's his fan base. Like the regular low income people, they are all behind Eddie.
Hey, look, man, Eddie Kingston say he's king of the bums.
He is. And do you want them people angry coming to your show?
Great match, man.
Keep Eddie fans happy.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston's been doing. Speaking of somebody that's been doing work in the ring, Eddie Kingston's been going. Like,
yeah,
he's been putting pedal to the metal, and he's been getting it in the ring there. And Bryan Danielson, I mean, it goes without saying. There's nothing else to say. It's Bryan Danielson in a pro ring. There's nothing else for me. There's nothing else for us to talk about in terms of what he does and what he brings to the table.
I like Eddie because looking at him makes me feel like, you know what? I can do it too. I can do. He look like a regular dude.
Yeah. No, Eddie Kingston he's a guy. He's just a dude, man.
Like, that's why I like him. I'm like, yo, look at this man. He about look like he about to go backstage, have a beer, chill.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't about going in no gym.
Eddie Kingston's just a dude, man.
It's a dude doing work.
But yeah, no, like, good back and forth there. Great match. Couple times I actually did think Danielson was going to win, but no.
Eddie, I'm always be Eddie corner.
And Eddie Kingston did pick up the win here, which was, well deserved. Like I said, I was thinking, I'm like, all right, well, Danielson might win this, but then it's like, why would he win it? But hey, I'm happy with Kingston retaining, and seems like things are going to be moving on and moving forward with Eddie Kingston with that championship, and we'll get into that. But after that, I believe we had that scramble.
Yes, the 8-way all-star scramble match.
Yeah. It was supposed to be the Meat Mayhem match, or whatever that was supposed to be.
I ain't comfortable with that name.
Yeah, no, it was supposed to be something with meat in it. Like they were taking Big E's big meaty men slapping meat and trying to run with it. But I think it was like supposed to be like Meat Mayhem or something. I don't know.
No.
Thankfully, we didn't get that. because there wasn't enough meaty men for this match. They were either injured or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
But we did get the All-Star 8-man scramble match, which whatever. We had Hobbs, Lance Archer, Hook. There was Dante Martin, Magnus. I don't know, I always forget Magnus, and Jericho, right?
Cage too.
And Brian Cage, Jericho,
and
Wardlow. And as we predicted, which should have happened, because there was no reason why nobody else in this match mattered to win this match, especially if you're trying to build something up. Then Wardlow wins the match. The match was a match with a bunch of people with different styles in it. Nothing.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
that was one of the matches. I was like, yeah, I actually had a good time watching that match.
Okay,
I did. I had a good time watching that match. There's only one, the Continental Crown Champion, this one, and a couple other ones were like ones I was like, yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
It were standouts for me, and this was one. Okay. I had a good time watching it.
Yeah. I had definitely a couple standouts in this one, but yeah. So like we said, Wardlow gets the win there. Not surprising. That's what should happen. Wardlow should not be losing right now, especially if we're trying to push this Undisputed Kingdom thing, and Wardlow as a threat, and Wardlow is, as you say, talking too much, but is trying to get to be reigning as the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Next up on the list, what did we have?
International Championship.
That was Roddy Strong, your boy.
Yes, sir.
Versus Orange Cassidy.
Glad he lost.
And this match was a Roddy Strong showcase.
Yeah.
And Roderick Strong was out there
doing work. Letting people know that neck is healthy.
Neck is healthy, and he is still the Messiah, the backbreaker. He's still that's what he does. I always liked Roderick Strong's approach in the ring as well, like the different variations of backbreakers and things like that. He's just really, really good in the ring.
Yeah.
And, hey, Orange Cassidy's reign ended.
About time.
Yeah, I mean, I was over it the first run, and then the whole Moxley thing happened. Where Moxley was lost, had concussion issues and things like that, and then Cassidy wound up getting it back and doing all this and that. But yeah, no, we got a brand new international champion in Roderick Strong. We also got a man you probably have never seen before, Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Kyle O'Reilly's been out for quite a long time. Kyle came in with them, and before that, as part of NXT, when NXT was good, there was the Undisputed Era. So the Undisputed Era was Adam Cole. There was Kyle O'Reilly. There was a man by the name of Bobby Fish, who you don't know as well. Roderick Strong, and they ran NXT. Like, they had the tag team titles, they had the North American Championship, they had the NXT titles. They were running, like, that unit ran it. And Kyle O'Reilly was a big part of that. And O'Reilly making his return back to AEW after being out with, injuries, health issues, things like that. And back, looks like he's ready to go. Him and Roddy embrace. Roddy immediately is like, yo, look, clearly he's on the team. Just give him the shirt. And he takes the shirt, looks at it, gives it back, and whispers something to Roderick Strong. And he seemed a little torn as of what he said to Roderick Strong. So maybe that'll play out as the weeks and things progress. Maybe we'll develop some story with this, and see how that goes. But yeah, Roderick Strong is your brand new international champion in AEW, and I'm okay with that. I'm more than okay with that. So
yeah, definitely.
We have with the Undisputed Kingdom, we have Mike Bennett and Matt Taven as the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, and you have Roderick Strong as the AEW International Champion. So They're collecting titles. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. After that, was it the tag team match?
No, it was
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. It was Blackpool Combat Company versus FTR.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
These cats.
I mean, like they ain't wanna.
Yeah.
At a certain point, you gotta think about like your future, your life. I'm just like, damn, what is going? Why y'all?
Yeah, they were.
I'm like, y'all know I gotta wrestle again next week.
They were wrestling like they didn't care. They were laying stuff in, boy. Like they were going at it. Like, you know, FTR, that's what they do. The matches they have with the Briscoes and things, you know, like that. Like FTR, they like some of my favorite tag team matches in I'd say over the past decade has FTR in it. Like those matches, they're just really, really good as a tag team. They really are.
Yeah.
And you got Moxley and you got Claudio Castagnoli. They'll hit you. They'll hit you. And they were hitting. there was some things happening. There was some people getting hit, people getting choked out. There was some bloodshed. Obviously, it was going to be in a match like this. Like, there's no way somebody was walking away unscathed there. But yeah, Blackpool Combat Club picking that up. Yeah, I mean, it's not much else to say about that one.
No,
that was like that match was as advertised. Like if you looked at it on paper and you're like, yeah, that's probably gonna be one where it's gonna be some stiff shots. Yeah, you got exactly what you were looking for there. If they gave you all of that,
so worth it.
Yes, definitely. After that, I believe, was it the women's championship match?
Yeah, Storm and Deonna.
Yes. Yeah, it was Toni Storm versus Deonna Purrazzo. I think I did predict this still. Can't remember.
Because I picked I wanted
pick Deonna
to win.
Yeah. Mariah May, before the match started, just trolled everybody with the old Toni Storm gimmick. Like for a split second, everybody was like, "Oh my god, what is?" But of course, it was it was just her portraying Toni Storm. But then Timeless Toni Storm makes her way out. They have a damn good match. They do. But Deonna took that L there.
Which I kind of expected, you know?
Yeah, I think the Toni Storm run is not over yet. Like, you know, I don't think it's... I think it might have been too soon for Deonna to just come in and take that title, and then also for, you know, just to have her coming in and abruptly ending the reign of Toni Storm. I don't know. Who knows what happens when other pieces start falling in the women's division. We have a big event coming up this Wednesday that might change the landscape of AEW as far as the women's division is concerned. Hopefully for the better. Hopefully something happens with it. I would assume that you can't F this one up. If you can, but you shouldn't. I'll say that. You can totally F it up, but you shouldn't. But yes, Toni Storm retains the championship there. And next up was, my God, I mean, seriously, match of the night, match of the first quarter of the year, match of probably the year. You know, you can't say that because the man has got more matches to wrestle in him, and I'm talking about Will Ospreay.
Yeah,
Will Ospreay versus Konosuke Takeshita. Dude.
I went into this like not caring.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I don't care who none of this.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I should pay more attention to this.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, Will Ospreay is one of, like, the dude is freaking amazing. Like, there's no other way to say it. Like, Will Ospreay in that ring is phenomenal. No pun intended. Even though he did use a Styles Clash, AJ Styles move during the match. No pun intended there. But yeah, and Takeshita, like I enjoy him as well, but them two together in this match, wow. Just wow. Like,
no, I agree. I agree with this one. Not having me personally, not having no stakes in it, or
right, yeah.
You know, I completely understand. Like, I enjoy what I was watching. Like, it was a really, really good match.
Yeah. Yeah, they were getting it in. They were doing some things. There were some faces being kicked. There were some heads. There were some heads getting dropped on. It was a lot.
And I'm kind of looking to see more of Will in the future, you know?
Yeah. Like Ospreay, first of all, Ospreay gave you that absolute banger at Revolution on Sunday.
And
then Wednesday against Kyle Fletcher gave you another absolute banger.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that was just a couple of days removed from having that match with Takeshita, and like to go back in there and do what he did with him and Fletcher. Like, come on, man. Like, dude is nuts. Dude is nuts.
He back in it. He's trying to make a name for. Well, he already got a name for himself. Trying to make a bigger name for himself. He probably looking to make a move to a bigger company.
Well, this is so that was his debut in AEW at Revolution, and I mean, if that's not telling you that Will Ospreay should be at the top of every card, like just popularity aside, talent, like dude, he's a guy you need to throw in your main event picture, like immediately. He's the guy that should be up there. Like, you don't waste somebody like Will Ospreay, and they better not.
But it's AEW.
It's AEW. You're 100% right. It's AEW. But that would be the biggest crime. That'd be the crime of the century if they waste that. I swear. Going from that to a match that I believe we definitely had.
That's a Swerve.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you picked Swerve, and I think I did pick Samoa Joe to retain. Like, I just felt like, I teetered back and forth because I'm like, Swerve, yes. We definitely both agreed Hangman was not winning.
No, I don't even know why he was there. I didn't. I was like, why? I don't know why. Who's this guy?
But then they plant. Maybe it was just the commentators doing what they do. They planted the seed of Hangman tapping out to Samoa Joe. Maybe not to tap out, but just to make sure that Swerve didn't win.
But see, you know what? I can see Hangman doing that. He looked like that type of guy,
right? Which actually, it would actually make for, if we expand on it, would make for a better story. Like, I just wanted to make sure you didn't win. Like, even if I didn't win, I wanted to make sure you didn't. So I'm willing to lose a match so you don't become champion.
Sorry, though. I would just show back up in his house again. Maybe light another fire under him. Like, something would have to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but to sacrifice a match like that's diabolical.
It is.
And I kind of hope that that's. I really, really hope that they didn't just say that just to say it. Like, I hope that's where they're going with that. I really do, because that would be fantastic if they did. I really, really hope they get to that. But yeah, Samoa Joe retains. I'm not mad.
No, not at all. No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm not mad at anything Samoa Joe does. So, I wasn't even mad at the fact that he voiced King Shark in that Suicide Squad game. But it wasn't his fault.
Just trying to get that money.
Yeah, it's not his fault.
That's fault. I got habits I got to keep up with. I got a lifestyle I need.
Yep, that's it. Yep, exactly.
If somebody asks me to work with The Rock, I'm like, I guess I got to.
Yeah,
you know. I know the franchise is gonna die, but
you'll get a check.
That's it. One is enough.
Yeah, you'll get a check. You'll get something. They'll give you something.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we moved to our main event. And our main event was obviously this whole thing was built. The venue, just everything around Revolution was built on Sting's final match. On the final match of the Icon Sting, as he and Darby Allin defended the AEW World Tag Team Championships against Matthew and Nicholas, the Jackson Boys, the EVPs, the Young Bucks. And
it's a lot going on in this.
Yeah, it went down. Let's start from
There's a lot
Sting,
going on.
That video package with Sting, the last, like, doing all the throwback stuff. That stuff was awesome. Like, that was, I really, really enjoyed, like, Sting going to the theater, sitting down by himself, looking at, all of the things. They showed Luger, they had, Muda, like, all this stuff like that. It was that was really, really well done and really nice. It was a really nice touch. And then it was showtime for the last time. Sting came out the entrance with his boys. One was dressed as classic Sting, and then you had NWO Wolfpack Sting, which was cool. And then he comes out, and they got to work, man. It was it was a lot going on. Like you said, it was a lot going on in this matchup, and they made it special, man. They made it special for Sting. Like, it's Sting's last hurrah, and damn it if they didn't work to make Sting's last hurrah something.
And I like the fact that it wasn't all one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it would have came out and Sting would have just dominated and things like that, I wouldn't have been that impressed with the match. But it was some back and forth. You got Darby out there doing dumb shit again.
Man, dude, this guy,
he don't care about nothing.
No, he does not.
I be thinking, like, you young, dude. Like, you gonna be in a wheelchair in like 50.
It's very more than possible. It's very more than possible. Like, yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, but he, they made it happen. And I mean, at first I was leaning towards, like, well, maybe Sting loses this match. Maybe maybe he goes out on the loss. Maybe they do that. But as the match played on and as the results happened, I was actually, this was the better option. This was the better choice. Sting and Darby retaining the championships here. And I mean, like I said, the match was for Sting to go out there and do what he was doing,
Yeah.
And has been doing since he's been in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Sting came in 60, like, he's just
kept it going.
Yeah.
Kept it going.
Yep, Sting, like, from his debut at AEW, he kept the same energy all the way through till his retirement, and that was really damn good to see. And that's it. Sting calls it a career. I don't know if you've seen the stuff he did after the show.
His speech, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. With Darby, like, bleeding out from his back and his arms, just standing out there.
Yeah, he wild.
That was rough. But yeah, so that was Revolution, and, like, top to bottom, Revolution was in the ring, was a damn good show. And there we had a little bit of spillover from that onto Dynamite this past week. You had Matthew and Nicholas from the main event talking about having a tournament that they're putting themselves in for the tag team titles.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously Sting's retired, and all that. Darby Allin is wrestling Jay White this coming Wednesday, and then going to go climb Mount Everest because
why not?
Why not? But yeah, we'll see. I think everything's just now pointing to big business, which is Wednesday night. Everything's pointing to everything with the AEW World Title, the Tag Title Tournament, the Darby Allin stuff, and obviously the Mercedes Moné stuff, because that's clearly what the show is named about. So we'll see on Dynamite. But switching gears, let's talk about the week that was a little bit, just a couple of little points. The week that was in the world of WWE, and let's take it from Monday Night Raw. How did you feel about Monday Night Raw? Anything that stood out to you as we get closer to WrestleMania?
Well, it was mainly just the beginning when going into the whole situation between The Rock, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and stuff like that. I think both shows are mainly
they had to set up
around that.
Yeah, they had to set up that because we didn't get an answer on Raw. We got an answer on we got an answer on SmackDown. So yeah.
The interaction. I'd like to see the fact that Seth and Cody are coming together and are going to handle business, which they did. Right. You saw that. I'm liking the fact that I like Seth, but I like the fact that Drew attacked.
Listen, Drew McIntyre is continuing his D-bagism, and it is still some of the best TV. It's still some of the best stuff that's happening in WWE right now. Like, Drew McIntyre is absolutely entertaining.
Wow,
I love this Drew. I love this Drew McIntyre.
This is what you need.
Yeah,
this is what you need. Drew needs to get some metal. At this point,
will he win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania?
No. But I do think
he should. But I don't think that's like
no. He's not going to get that. But I do think he's going to get after he's done with this whole Seth thing. He's going after Gunther.
I don't know. So let's talk about Gunther. Gunther's gonna have to have they're gonna find a challenger for him, clearly.
Because he just destroyed Dom.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
My daughter was like, I don't want to watch this. Like, she was like, I was done. She was like, that ass whooping. It's crazy.
Yeah. Look. So they have multiple people they're going to try to find. We'll find out who gets that and who will be taking on Gunther at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. I kind of think the person who wins might be the one. I don't know. They might be the person to beat him at WrestleMania. It might be time. Because with Gunther, you take the Intercontinental Championship off of him. You can move him on to the world title. He can be like a threat to Seth or something like that. Or whoever the champion may be at the time. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know your boy Ricochet's in there.
No, he ain't doing
it. Chad Gable, Bronson Reed's in there.
Anybody be Reed. Like Gable's a good technical, get it. Ricochet, he one of them high flyers. He want to jump all around. But that shit ain't going to do nothing against Gunther. He hit you with that backhand. What you going to do?
They've had good matches. They've had really great matches. Yeah.
But he lost all the time. Just smack that little guy out the air. As soon as he jumps, bow, right across the chest. Put him down. I think
Bronson Reed and Gunther?
I don't think Reed is championship level right now.
Okay.
I don't.
All right.
Like
it's a fair argument. It's a fair argument.
There's not enough I don't see him enough and engaging enough for him to hold any medal. Would it be a great match against him and Gunther? I think so.
Yeah.
2 powerhouses going at it.
Yep. Big, agile.
Yeah, but I don't feel as though he should be beating Gunther.
Okay.
Like maybe next year he can go after the belt again. You know, put him in front of some people, get him on camera more, get him out that ugly ass singlet. Like, maybe, but not this year.
Well, like I said, we'll find out this week. Who's gonna get that championship opportunity, and like I said, I don't know. Depending on who wins, we'll talk about it. But it might be time. It might be time.
Damn, to lose it at WrestleMania.
It might be time. Although, are we gonna do Gunther losing the title after history making reign, and also Roman losing the title after history making reign in the same event?
No. Here's what you do. Gunther loses to whoever. Can Priest cash in?
Nah, not yet. He still has money in the bank.
But he can though.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, cash in.
On the Intercontinental title?
Yeah. Why not? You ain't getting nothing big. You got the ugly ass tag team belts.
Clearly there's the world championship stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah.
So.
You ain't going up nowhere.
It's very convoluted right now.
You know, and here's the thing. They had that beef. You know, you got Priest and Finn went against Imperium. You know, they won. You got, what's the bull who's not in Judgment Day?
Oh, JD?
JD was told to go after Gunther. You know, they told him to go after him. Handle that. Be a nice little mix up.
It would, yeah, no, that's true.
You know?
That's true. Yeah, I don't know, man, but we'll see how
But here's another thing. I'm just spitballing. He cashes in.
Okay. He
gets the belt. Gunther's pissed. Works out a way to get a rematch. Get the belt back. Start another 300 plus days.
Back to back. Just
back to back.
Gets the belt back and he's just
Intercontinental
champion. That's just his thing.
Like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what they know Gunther as. Like Intercontinental champion.
We take the Intercontinental Championship off the market. Is just give it to him and just his gimmick is he's the Intercontinental Champion.
Exactly. The reign general. The reign general.
Yeah, that's his gimmick is he is the champion.
Yeah. And I'd be for it. Like,
actually not. That's not terrible, actually.
No. And I would like Kaiser and them to get some medal too.
Get the tag team titles?
Yeah. I would like Kaiser and them to get some medal.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, former they've had the NXT championships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, okay. All right.
I do think Imperium with Gunther would be a nice change to get away from the whole Judgment Day. I'm tired of Judgment Day BS right now.
Okay.
To have them running.
Okay. You want them as the focal point of Monday Night Raw. I can see that. All right.
To have them running the show.
Okay.
You know? Get some hail out there. Well, they're not German. They're Austrian, aren't they?
Yeah. Well,
my fault.
Well, Gunther is Austrian.
You know? Get real militant. You know, I'd be for it.
Maybe like expand, like have get like some other members or something.
Yeah. Come on with some high leather boots, marching. It's not funny making jokes like that. Not today's society.
No.
But I did it.
You did it. You did.
Yo, we need a John McClane. Cause see, that's why I like Gunther and Imperium like that. They remind me of
Die Hard villains.
Like, that's why. And I'm like, we need that.
Need that good foil.
Yes.
Need that good brazen action star to come through and
just one. just a one-off. It's just got to be one thing. Just one person come out and just say, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That's it.
That's all you want.
That's it.
That's all you need.
That's all I need. Anybody can say it. Anybody. That would make my day. Wow. I gotta get a job, but I'm about to apply as a writer.
Hey, I believe you can. So speaking of, moving on from that, we know that WWE Monday Night Raw, it was kind of just focused around all that stuff. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of everything. Let's get to the big one. Let's get to the actual answer.
Oh, SmackDown.
The actual answer from Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes.
Well, it wasn't from Cody.
No. Seth answered.
Yeah.
He definitely did. Yeah, but not after, not after some very heated back and forth.
I gotta get to my notes. I gotta get past all this Dragon Lee BS.
Oh, Dragon Lee. I mean,
I wrote it up. I watched the match. I wrote it up.
I mean, I don't dislike Dragon Lee, but I like, I like Santos Escobar and Legado del Fantasma a little more than.
Yeah, a lot more.
I feel like Santos is awesome, dude. Like,
yeah,
he's.
I would like more of that.
Yeah, just like
I know they got a lot of stuff going on, but can we get a little more of that?
Yeah, like I don't know. Like, I don't know if we're going to get a multi-man match at Mania. We're going to get Ray versus Santos. Like,
Ray coming back, ain't he?
Should be. Like, I would hope that, we did all that to get to something that would have Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania.
I just need the Ray to just jump off the roof on somebody. Like, that's it. Like, you ain't got to do nothing crazy. Just jump off the roof on somebody.
Just jump off of a roof.
Y'all sitting there talking, and all you see is just Ray's little ass. Wow.
Like a diving crossbody off of something.
Yeah. Just clip somebody. It could be a child in the stand. I don't care.
Just want to clip somebody.
I just need him to take somebody out. I like Rey Mysterio. Ray.
Yeah. I don't think if you don't like, I don't know a person. I don't know a person that says I don't like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Like, and then what kind of person are you?
Exactly. What type of weirdo you is?
Yeah, like if like I don't know. Like, I want to know. Like, is there anyone out there in the world that just like Rey Mysterio is not that just doesn't like Rey Mysterio?
Well,
like,
here's the thing.
See Ray, I hate Rey Mysterio. Like, who does that?
People who don't like Rey Mysterio walk around and call grown-ass women mommy and get booed at his own wedding.
Yeah.
For those who know.
Yeah. That was awesome. Get booed at your own wedding is fantastic. That's
that was funny.
That's like you like, come on. That's got to be the best.
Yeah. I don't think he was cool with that too, but he played with it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know, man. We'll see. Like I said, hopefully we get to something with Rey Mysterio. I would like to see, I would like to see that whole thing culminate at WrestleMania. It seems like we're doing a lot with it. I mean, it's not, like a prominent thing, but it's consistent. We see something every week with LWO, with Santos, with Legado, like all this stuff like that. So hopefully we're getting somewhere. We're leaning towards having some type of resolution, some type of match, or altercation, anything. I don't want to talk about the opening segment on SmackDown because I hated that opening segment.
Wait.
That was the stuff with the drink.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not a fan of that at all.
We're not gonna give him any play.
No. So.
I do like Owens and Orton together.
That worked.
Yeah.
That worked. That worked. Yeah, I must say that worked.
Going against SpongeBob and Squidward, with my daughter calls Austin Theory and Grayson Waller.
Why not? Now,
right?
Yeah, you know what? SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob and Squidward. I'm like, all right.
Hey. But yeah, no. So jumping back to this answer, Roman comes out, Bloodline's out, Rock comes out. They do their whole greatness is before you, acknowledge us. They do the whole thing. Cody comes out, and Seth come out through the crowd. A la the Shield, playing off the past. Seth Rollins, although was looking like, as you said earlier, fly in his gear.
Yes, I like that outfit.
The all black was reminiscent of his time with the Shield with Roman, so playing a little bit off of that. And they come through the crowd, and they come in, they have their exchange, and like you said, Cody was not the one that answered. Seth Rollins was the one that answered. But again, stipulation goes. So they're going to have the match. Who didn't know they were going to have the match at WrestleMania? So the WrestleMania night one is going to be The Rock and Roman versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. If The Rock and Roman win, then the match between Cody and Roman night 2 is going to be contested under Bloodline rules, which means they're just going to stack the deck completely on Cody Rhodes, try to make it to where Cody will not be able to walk out of WrestleMania as the WWE Universal Champion. Seth and Cody win on night 1, then the Bloodline is banned, barred, not going to be a factor, no part of them at WrestleMania. It's going to be Cody and Roman 1-on-1, supposedly. That's our stiffs. But Rock, of course, throwing around, he's on the board of TKO, and he's gonna make sure that Cody doesn't win the championship. He's gonna make sure that Seth's title goes away, like all this stuff.
He making a lot of promises,
But yeah, no, we're gonna get that match. And of course, the low hanging fruit, as always, is Dusty Rhodes. They always go to Dusty. And Rock went to Dusty. Rock got slapped in the mouth.
And then they cut it off.
They ran out of they did an old WCW. Sorry, we ran out of time.
I thought something was wrong with my programming.
And it's funny, like I knew something was about to happen because they hit the copyright at the bottom of the screen. I'm like, something about to happen, and they're gonna stop it. I'm like, that's what you do. Or sometimes in the small instances, like they give you a little extra, like Triple H does like doing that. Like he'll put the copyright on and the show's about to go off and then something. Like CM Punk at Survivor Series. Like you thought it was going off and then it didn't. Or when Tommaso Ciampa turned on Johnny Gargano at the NXT TakeOver. Like it went off. They were like, copyright, Tommaso's is consoling Johnny Gargano. And then he turns on him and then like attacks him, and they stay on a little longer to see that, and then they go off. But no, they were just like, we just gonna cut this one off.
I've been trying to see if somebody had some footage from the stands.
Like if something happened afterwards.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know. Maybe The Rock did look like he told Roman it was okay, so maybe it looked like they were just gonna retreat for now. Maybe that's what happened. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we got it set up. We got night 1 set up. We have The Rock is going to be competing in a match, him and Roman, against Seth and Cody, and that's going to have big implications of what night 2 of WrestleMania, what the main event of WrestleMania weekend is going to look like between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns.
Well, I can't wait to see. And hopefully, if they accept my resume as a coordinator creative writing for the WWE that I just submitted.
Okay.
Like I did. I just emailed my resume.
Nice.
We'll see if I get a job.
There you go.
We'll know. Because I'll be moving to Stamford, Connecticut?
Connecticut.
Yeah. Still on the East Coast.
Hey, try to fix that place.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right. It's gonna be hard to keep my mouth shut though.
I mean,
like, can I separate the performer from real life?
Can you?
I don't know. A lot of people I want to cuss out.
I feel like you should, the first thing you should do is meet LA Knight.
Fuck him. You're fired. I'm done. I'm gonna mess your whole storyline up. We gotta change everything about you.
Which is clear. Before we get out of here, clearly. Speaking of WrestleMania, we're going to get AJ Styles versus LA Knight at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
that's happening. AJ Styles definitely. I think AJ Styles is you. He doesn't get it. He doesn't know that he don't like LA Knight.
I don't get it either. Now let me back it up. I would like LA Knight to beat AJ Styles.
Okay.
But I still don't like LA Knight. Because I don't understand the gimmick. We've had that. This ain't the Attitude Era. Cut it out. I don't need you to be a mosh pit of other people I've already seen who's done it better.
Yeah. The Rock's back. So
we don't need you. And it was Stone Cold. Did you see Stone Cold working out?
Hey, man. Dude.
He might.
Look. Imagine that. He had that match with Owens a couple of years, and that was good.
Imagine that. The Rock, Roman. Let's say Cody Rhodes lose, right?
Right.
And Steph lose. And it's Bloodline rules. Who's going to help Cody?
Hey, maybe see some stunners get thrown around out there.
Yeah.
And you know what? That would actually be pretty cool.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're going to bring people back.
Yeah.
Bring back the right ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who better to aid in finishing the story than,
Just have all classics come back to help Cody. Remember, they was talking mad trash about his dad. So you bring all his dad friends out. You bring a bunch of people who loved him to death.
Yeah.
Come out and help Cody.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about family? This family. I want some stunners. I need to see.
We can get a diamond cutter out of there.
Everything.
We can get,
Yeah. Just bring back. There you go. Put that family to rest.
Okay.
See, this is why they need to accept their resume.
Yeah, I feel like they will.
I
feel like they will. I feel like when we open up Bury the Booking podcast next episode, we're gonna have a big announcement.
Hopefully.
Not a Tony Khan type big announcement. We're gonna have a big one.
Gee.
But yeah, no, that's gonna go ahead and do it for us on this episode of the Bury the Booking podcast. I want to thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening. Thank you for viewing. If you decided to view us on the YouTubes, please like, share, follow, subscribe, all of the above. We will see you next time. Later.